The political focus today is on the most destructive political force in the country, the Greens.
Whenever the PM is asked about them, he always says it's not his decision.
It seems Labor is just mulling over the possibility of making changes. That's on negative gearing and capital gains tax when it comes to investment properties.
Are the Greens about to kill property investing in Australia? Property investors beware. You won't believe what the Greens are proposing for negative gearing.
And we know the Greens have a long list of taxation ideas, so we ought to be very worried indeed when the Greens start agitating for changes to negative gearing and capital gains tax, as they did today.
Just when you thought about buying property in Australia couldn't get any harder, the Greens have come up swinging. And if their proposal goes through, it could change everything. Negative gearing on the chopping block. And the fallout, you might say, it won't just hit investors. It will hammer renters, first home buyers, anyone dreaming of owning a slice of Australia. Let's break it down right now. Okay, so right now, what are the Greens proposing? Adam Bandt, this man over here.
Greens leader Adam Bandt is pressuring Labor to prepare for a hung parliament negotiations by creating a green book. Mr Bandt has requested department leaders to prioritise briefings on overhauling negative gearing and the capital gains tax discount.
And the Greens party are making big noise ahead of the next election. Their plan, you might ask, reform negative gearing. They want to slash capital gains tax discount. And you might be asking, what is their pitch? Well, their pitch is to make housing more affordable for the average Aussie. And according to their plan, guys, your primary residence stays safe. And your first investment property, also safe. But what if you want to build a property portfolio? For example, you want property number 2, property number 3, or property number 4. Well, all the tax perks are gone. They say it's about restoring economic rights. Oh yeah. They say it's about giving the next generation a fair go. I mean, it all sounds noble, right? Until you dig a bit deeper. Now let's talk about the fatal flaw of this proposal. The Greens believe changing tax rules will magically fix housing affordability. Yeah, right. But here's the real kicker, guys. The core problem isn't tax. It's supply. Australia's supply doesn't have enough homes, and not by a long shot. Messing with negative gearing won't build a single extra house, and it will scare investors off. On top of that, developers will stall projects, builders will tighten their belts, and supply will tighten even more. And what happens when supply dries up, guys? Price and rents goes through the roof. So let me say that again, guys. It's about supply, supply, supply. This man over here, Mike Zorbas from the Property Council, laid it out straight. The real villains over here is labour shortages, soaring construction costs, and a clunky tax system. These are what's adding an extra 30% onto every new home built, and none of these are solved by fiddling with negative gearing, guys. In fact, shaking investor confidence could slam the brakes on new developments altogether. And you want to do this when you need more houses most? Now let's talk about the real distraction here. I mean, right now, let's call it what it is. The Greens' proposal is political smoke and mirrors. Instead of fixing the zoning laws, or speeding up planning approvals, or slashing taxes on buildings, they're pointing fingers at investors and hoping that no one notices the real problem. And in the next election, what if they get elected? What if they succeed? I'm telling you right now, new homes will dry up, rents will skyrocket, first home buyers are priced out even harder. And then you might ask, what about the politicians? Well, those bloody Greens will say, well, they did something. Classic pollies, isn't it? So now you might be watching this video and go, hey Q, well, what do you want to be changed? Well, what I think is investment certainty is critical here. Like, for example, investors like me and you, whether it's a mum and dad buyer or a big institution, we all want one thing: certainty. The second you yank tax benefits without a real plan, projects die, banks pull back lending, and supply, I'm telling you guys, will collapse. And what happens when supply shrinks? Prices and rents go vertical. The very people the Greens say they're trying to help get smashed even harder. However, meanwhile, smart investors are already moving, like my clients. While everyone's arguing with the Greens and getting more browning points for the pre-election votes, the smartest investors saying, what are they doing? Well, for my clients, they're already refinancing, pulling out equity, and building their war chest. They're getting ready to pounce when everyone else is caught asleep at the wheel. And some are even looking at slightly higher rates today because they know when the RBA slashes rates again, which is very soon, guys, it'll be a mad scramble and the best deals will be gone, guys. So if you watched thus far, this is my final take, guys. The Greens might mean well, but their plan misses the real issue, guys. And if you're serious about building wealth, if you're serious about ending generational poverty in your family, you can't simply just wait for the policy debate to settle. This is not financial advice, but I want you to move and move now. But if you want a second opinion, book a consultation call with me, either a 50-minute call or a 60-minute call. Let's talk about refinancing. Let's talk about unlocking your equity. Let's talk about strategically positioning yourself and make sure you're one of the first few who win in this storm. Because I'm telling you right now, guys, for those who are watching, when the dust settles, there will be two types of people: those that move and those that missed out. And if you're watching thus far, I want you to be on the winning side. So guys, if you like this video, please hit subscribe, hit the bell notification for future videos like this, hit a like button, and I will see you in the next property roast.